round or game 2, and this time we've had a team scramble. Hopefully we're going to see a little more even gameplay, you know, fairer teams. Yeah, let's work it from there. Also, anyway, so yeah, as I said, if you don't want to hear me, please mute me. You know, that's the quickest way to shut me up. Yeah, okay, I would admit that game wasn't the best of games. That was very rolled over-ish, but, you know, yeah, I try and be positive about these things. But anyway, have a look at the team, see what's going on here. Red is definitely going very defensive. That might be a little bit too defensive there, but workable. You know, I can go. And as for blue, balanced at least. You know, that's actually got quite a few guys in it. At least, you know, that is workable in any scenario. But beyond that, though, I mean, to be fair, you've got 9 to 10 players, and Tony Gensel, they're not really moving on to a team. He's in my commentator box at the time being. Can he even out the... I don't know. Maybe he's AFK, I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Doors open. And we see ZL the Bonk Scout there, distracting that sentry. And Isid just gets the kill on it. Nicely done. And then there's Tonton trying to distract that. And he completely fell for that scout trap there. You be careful with those guys. And then, oh, and then in turn, unexpected sentry. That was traumatic. Anyway, back to the front. There's Rob, being a heavy. Have medic will destroy. Looks at it, Red is sort of holding, everything's everywhere at the moment, and Rob is trying to basically defend the entire front. Well, not the entire front, actually got help. There's Haha there. But seriously, he's only trying to fight from every angle. That's really what heavies don't like. That being having in a 90 degree angle of fire there. They don't like stuff getting around behind them. Not very good commandos usually. There goes the cart. Ah, they're not feeling too happy about his current state of Jurati. But Blue haven't tied the cart up yet, and time is wasting. Now, do Red have everything they need in place though? This is the key question right here. Now that's something to be careful of. Yeah, their stickies on the wall. Don't tend to shoot them off with an explosive weapon. That can just actually make them go in a worse position. Thankfully there was a Scottish resistances, so not so easy to detonate quick. But if it was a standard sticky launcher, yeah, you might be in trouble with that. Now from the looks of it, Blue's right up in Red's business. Red are really trying to find a good defensive line here, and it's kind of getting completely jumbled. Looks it though. Getting the rake there. Isid just pushing that cart, and that's getting up quite fast. Moving in the face of a heavy. And oh, Norelka just take down Blue Shamu. Oh, unlucky there. And he's not even using the Bushwhacker there. He's actually using the Trialman Shiv, which is unusual. Normally it's the Bushwhacker with that. Who's his last minute pirate trying to save the game? Try and be up to word, and Blue just has that. That was another rollover. Okay, round 2. Now from looks again, Blue team rolls over Red team. This is not looking good. Robbie is not having a pleasant time as chief defender heavy. Does really need a bit more help here. I think what I've seen from the Red team so far is there's a definite lack of good engineering positions here. The one occasional position it goes and blows up, they need to improvise. And the sentry positions are usually substandard or built a bit slowly, where a good sentry position can really hold out against a good vanguard force. Also, might be an idea is if you just teleport us up as well, because get guys to the front might be quite helpful. Have a look at their teams though, and I'm not sure that they've got one medic on the Red team. They don't even on another one, but Blue team's just doing fine as it is. Now we're advised for Red team though, try to do what you can. I mean, part of the problem is Blue team just generally kills everybody off and then just moves straight through, so try not to die. I know that's a very vague and hard to do command, but it is the best I can give you at this time. Doors open. Stealth heavy. There goes that soldier, but what is love there? Completely ruinating that engineer nest. And takes out a second one as well. This is the problem right here. What is love is seriously dominating this field at the moment. We've got a nice medic with him, Tatum there. Although, nicely done there, Tim. You know, Tauntaun just, that takes him out. But the damage already done though, you know, Red are losing their positions, and this is the problem they have here. They know he's putting away these, no pirates push back these Ubers. Shenanigans. What's happening up at Blue Spawn? Not sure, but Robbie's running away. That's probably an indicator of shenanigans like going on there. Now, for the time being, Blue hasn't kind of managed to break out yet. What is love there? Oh. Still using that car. I can never remember its name though. He's making it work though. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, and Tony Gensler gets in with that. That central's not in the best of places. And the problem is it was restricted, and it was easy to tackle from the corner. Right now, Red Team is trying to come up with another central location. They're just getting run over here. They need to come up with a couple of good sentry placements, and then have the rest of Red Team defend them. This is the way you really defend. You don't really try and use the sentries as the front line of defense. You use them as the second line and use the bolster, when the first line fails. Right now this is not looking good because Blue Team is vanguarding heavily. There's just nowhere to put sentries right now. It's completely safe. There's the problem right here. I mean, Deco Grey goes to one sentry and immediately Blue Team's on him. There's nothing stopping these guys from just moving up. This is the thing, it might come down to engineers to decide, maybe to abandon a front and build a second line defense beforehand rather than try to keep the front line going. This ain't looking good, and looks like Blue Team is on the spawn camp. This is dire. We already had one scramble and has not fixed the problem. And Blue Team has that. It might turn into an auto scramble. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Okay, round 3, and it looks like the server's not trying to scramble at all, and it's not looking good. I mean, look at the scoreboards right now. I mean, Blue are just simply raking in the points. Now, I do not know what to say to Red for the time being, and they've got to try their best. The best thing I can think of is, rather than trying to build risky sentries at the right front line, it might be better to build proper sentry nests towards the back end, and have your team know where to defend properly, because Red Team's trying to defend everywhere they can, and they're going to do it in a very bitty way. Blue Team's staying together as a team, and they're making sure they just keep pushing. They vanguard very heavily. If you can punish that, take them down one at a time, you might be able to stem the tide. To be fair though, this is a very, very tense game. Red and Blue are having a massive success at the moment. I'll put it down to what is love. I mean, he's doing very well with Tatum there. That rocket launcher combo is just destroying sentries incredibly quickly. You might want to consider using the short circuit, because that can help a little.
2, 1.
Doors open. Illusion right there, trying to get rid of the problem. That's not good. Oh no, Urine is not Heavy's best friend at all. Nice that from what is love. Try to take down Rob, but Rob is fat heavy. Fat heavy eat the sandwich. And ooh dear. Now it's not looking good. Okay, now can Red kind of keep the defensive up here? Now this is the problem right here. Now the thing is, that sentry up there, Sergeant Fagors, is doing a nice job, but he's completely run out of guys to keep that front stable. He's having to cope with them. That sentry's doing a nice job up there, but he's having to cope with so much, and Red Team is simply not getting to it. There's no teleport to the front here. And there's Rob. That's the problem. Now that flank's completely fallen, that sentry's gone. Oh jeez, this is the thing. Blue Team knows where the sentries are, and they are really jumping in on every opportunity. I think the sheer problem here might be that blue team out-skilling red, and there's nothing you can do about that, just other than try to get better. Oh, jeez. Blue team is completely running over red right now. It might be best for red team to right now start defending last before, you know, the cart gets the third point. But look at them. This blue team is buoyant. Their morale is soaring at the moment. They're just moving in and not caring where they go. This is a grim day for red teams everywhere. Blue team has completely... He's now about pretty much on the scoring camp right now. This is terrible gaming. I mean, it's excellent for blue here, but it's just... There's seemingly no hope here for red team. This has just been a cakewalk for blue team so far. This has easily got to be one of the That was one of the fastest games I've ever seen. This commentator is stunned.